Yo guys, what is good? Zakaragi back at it again, and today we have another wear update. We outside yet again. We're testing out the JJJJOUND New Balance 990 V3s. Got them on foot right here. So yeah, I'm gonna be wearing these for at least a month, for at least 15 to 30 minutes every day of just straight up wearing them, seeing how they age with all the steps and whatnot. So if you guys want to see the final result, keep watching the video and I'll catch you guys back in the studio. But before you do that, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon as well so you never miss an update, and like and comment on the video. I'll catch you guys back in the studio. Welcome back to the studio, guys. So as you can tell by the title of this video and with the previous clip, I didn't go through with what I said. I actually went above and beyond, and I wore them for 5 months, guys. That's right, I went beyond the first month and wore them for 5 months. So I still did hold true with what I said, and for that first month I wore it every single day for at least 15 to 30 minutes, and then, you know, I just loved wearing them so much. So the second and third months I still did the same thing, maybe not as much as the first month, but I still wore them for the majority of those months. In the fourth and fifth month I slowed down a little bit. I started wearing other shoes, so I didn't wear them as much, but I still got a lot to say because I got a lot of wear out of these shoes, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. So if you guys are unfamiliar with how I do my wear update reviews, pretty much I break it down into 3 things that I feel like are the most important to cover when talking about wear updates. So I started off with the materials, and then we go to the cushioning setup, and then we finish it off with the outsoles. So we compare day 1 versus now for each category. So guys, without further ado, let's start it off with the materials. If any of you guys out there have seen my previous wear update videos, I'll leave a link up here to that playlist. Then you would know that I always preach that when you have quality materials, they will last the test of time. When it comes to New Balance shoes, they typically do this very well because the quality of the materials are great. I set that standard for them in the previous wear update video for the New Balance 550, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that standard is pretty high. But these guys back here, the JJJJOUND New Balance 990 V3s, they blow that standard out the water, guys. Like, it's crazy. They went above and freaking beyond, like to infinity and beyond. Shout out Buzz Lightyear, because these things went through a lot. And I'm talking, like, I've worn them to the gym, I've worn them in the snow, I've worn them to work, I wore them at Disneyland all day, I wore them through San Francisco and the Twin Peaks. Like, these things have seen a lot and been through a lot, and they look the exact same from day 1 versus now. Like, I am just blown away from the quality of the materials, guys, and how well they've held up with everything that I've done with them. So if you do plan on grabbing these for long term, just know that these will hold up with you and they will last for you, and they'll just keep up with everything you guys want to do in them, given that you're not going to be reckless and just absolutely trash the shoes. So materials, one of my favorite things about this wear update, and one of my favorite aspects about the shoe as well. So let's move along to the cushioning department. Now, when it comes to the comfort level for these shoes, day 1 versus now, whew, the exact same, guys. Literally the exact same. I'm not even exaggerating. It's ridiculous. The consistency of how well the cushioning setup has held up despite everything these have been through is ridiculous. I am just flabbergasted to even just tell this to you guys, because I find it hard to believe myself that the cushioning setup is just that damn good. And this is what I always say when it comes to cushioning setups like the New Balances have. So they're more firm and they're not really that plush, and you know, when you have setups that are more plush and soft, those tend to bottom out quicker, whereas these guys tend to last longer. So, you know, as far as how they feel still right now, amazing. Literally one of my favorite shoes to wear of all time. And you know, I thought that the New Balance 990 V5 was the top of that list for me, but man, these guys back here have beaten those shoes out, and wow, that is impressive, because the New Balance 990 V5 is no joke as far as comfort level goes and how well the comfort level lasts from day one versus X amount of time later. So if you want to buy these for long term, the 990 V3, it doesn't even have to be the JJJJOUND collaboration, it can be any pair of 990 V3s. Just know that the cushioning setup will last you and they will feel comfortable each and every time you wear them. Last but not least, let's talk about the outsoles and how those are sort of aged and held up from day one versus now. So I have no complaints at all, guys. The outsoles still look great considering everything that they've been through. Doesn't really look like they've been worn too much, which is amazing, and that's all thanks to New Balance's endurance technology. So what that is, it's pretty much a highly effective rubber compound that adds to the durability of the outsoles. So they put this on a lot of their products and it really does help to go a long way as far as durability goes. So if you're gonna buy these for long term, guys, just know that you don't have to worry about the outsoles too much. So that's definitely a relief moving long term. So I said a lot of good things about the shoes. Almost this whole entire review was good things as far as the materials, cushioning, and outsoles go. So there's one bad thing I do want to note so that the shoe doesn't seem absolutely perfect. So when it comes to the midsoles, that beige color that's on there, initially I did think that was like sort of a dyed color onto the rubber, but they actually did paint it on because I did notice that the paint did start to crack, and you hate to see it, honestly. I don't like seeing that at all, so I don't know how it's going to progress. So if you guys do want to see another wear update video for these shoes however many months later, let me know in the comments down below. So guys, that is it for today's video. I appreciate you guys all taking the time to watch this. If you did find this video to be useful, let me know in the comments down below, and also like the video as well, because it does help me and it does go a long way with all this algorithm stuff. So like and comment on the video, guys, and we're at that point in the video. It's time for hashtag Zacharagi. What you rockin'? So today, one of my favorite New Balance models of all time, the New Balance 992. If you guys want to see a review on these, I said this in the past before that I'd do it, but if I get enough comments about this shoe, then I will do a review on these, so comment down below. So guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm signing out. Peace.